I walk through the door of a library, right, it isn't till as an adult that I really recognize what was happening. Back then, I thought my sense of was because of the air conditioning, right? I thought it was because the library was cool and comfortable. But I know now that what I was really experiencing was a sense of acceptance. That when I walked through those doors, I could be anyone I wanted to be in the future. No one said, "Why are you here?" It was a portal to possibilities. So the television show Cosmos was the one that talked not just about human exploration, but about robotic exploration. And suddenly I started seeing these images from places we'd never seen before, right? That were being taken by robotic spacecraft. And so I was like, wait, the robotic spacecraft go first. Before we send people, we send robots. And so that was the first time that I heard of the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California, which at the time was truly one of the only places building these robotic spacecraft. And so, and then at the end of Cosmos, it would say, Carl Sagan, Cosmos, Cornell University. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Cornell University and I'm going to work at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. I needed some ability to kind of help myself along this path. And so I was the path of where I worked, right? And of course, I knew where I wanted to work. I wanted to work at the library. The library didn't have any barriers. You didn't have to be a straight A student to walk in and pick up a book. It was accessible, right? The library was hope for the future for everyone. And so I got a job at Corinth as a page. If I hadn't gotten the Corinth job and I hadn't learned those lessons and I hadn't made the money to apply for school, it's a tent pole. Johnson County libraries are a part of my past, and I don't know what my future would have looked like without them. We tend to think of support systems nowadays as being people, which is absolutely true, but so are places. Well, I have been at JPL for decades now. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but it's been over 20 years. And I have to say that every day is as rewarding as the first, right? Even though it's not like every day is, I have days that are less exciting than other days, but it's why we do what we do. I have experience in operating rovers. Right now, I'm working on 2 different rovers, the Curiosity rover on Mars and the Perseverance rover. We landed in February of this year, yay! And so now we have 2 functioning rovers on Mars. It is an incredible privilege to be doing what I hoped I would be doing when I was 14. Back when I was at Corinth Library, this is what I knew I wanted to do. And I will never know if I could have gotten here without the chain of events of which Corinth and Johnson County libraries are a huge part. And I cannot imagine my childhood or my adult life without the influence and impact of libraries. And that has not changed in the digital age. A library is still a library. It's still a physical space that is full of possibilities and acceptance. And thank you to all of you who have supported libraries wherever you may be throughout your lives. We all benefit from recognizing how critical these spaces and these libraries are to our communities. Thank you.